Hi, this is Michael Rony Mullick, and you're watching the post-market show. So the markets, as expected, we were seeing the crude oil prices crashing by almost 10% yesterday, and as a matter of fact, the crude oil-related stocks have all been very bullish throughout the day. So we have the paint sectors going up, the cement sectors going up, the plastic sectors going up, and also the more importantly, automobile sectors have been going up significantly today. So crude oil prices falling is definitely a good sign for the economy, and definitely it has helped a lot of sectors. And Nifty also has managed to close at 16,000, so that is something really great. And so this is the amount. So if you are keeping a track on the global commodity prices and other news, trading becomes a lot easier. The decision making becomes a lot easier because if you know the crude oil prices were crashing, so definitely you were on the bullish side today. And I hope you are on the right side. And if you did, I hope you took an opportunity and made some good profits today in the market. So let us look at Nifty levels for today, how it traded. This is the chart of Nifty. This is a 15 minutes chart of Nifty, and you can see the first 15-minute Nifty was very, very volatile. First 15 minutes it shot up 100 points, and next 15 minutes it came down 100 points. Again, the next 15 minutes it shot up another 100 points. So 300-point move in the first 45 minutes. So it was very, very volatile. But then the market slowly started moving up, took resistance at 15,920 levels, came down, and then it broke that level, and around 1 o'clock Nifty touched 16,000, and then there was a slight sell-off, but towards the end again we saw the Nifty picking up pace and ending at 16,008. So Nifty had traded at 16,008. That is the last traded price, but the last weighted average closing price is showing 59.89. So end of the day Nifty is up by 1.13%, which translates into 179 points approximately. So looking good. Nifty ending in the green. Bank Nifty again even more positive. It is up 1.5% or almost 500 points. So Bank Nifty, we were seeing a good amount of bearish momentum yesterday that was created, but then we had the first green candle, which was a major and a very strong green candle that would have the people who are carrying a lot of short position, their stop loss would have gotten triggered, and due to short covering, Bank Nifty shot up so much, but then in the next candle it had fallen like Nifty, but then we saw a good momentum, and it definitely ended near yesterday's high. So no one could have thought that immediately the next day we will see such a reversal in Bank Nifty as well. So Nifty, Bank Nifty both ended positive, both are at good levels, and so this indicates the bulls are still strong. And we have also discussed this in the morning that the news flow is negative, but the money flow or the price action is definitely on the bullish side, and that is exactly what we are seeing. So definitely the stronger hands are on the bullish side, and that is what price action is showing. Coming to other sectors for the day, we see Nifty mid caps up by 1.9%. So really good to see Nifty mid caps gaining so much. Nifty small caps did not have a bad day. It is also up 0.5%. And coming to sectoral indices, all the sectors ended well in the green, except only one sector, which is the Nifty Energy. Nifty Energy is because the crude oil prices are down, and definitely that is bringing down the Nifty Energy. And Nifty Energy stocks are down, so it is down 0.62%. Otherwise, all the sectors have ended well in the green. The top sector today is the Nifty FMCG. So FMCG stock, Nestle, Britannia, Hindustan Unilever, ITC. So no matter which stock you choose, it has ended very strong today. So good to see FMCG stocks doing really well, and during times of high inflation it is considered a defensive sector, and definitely it is keeping its worth. Next we have Nifty IT. After Nifty IT, we were seeing some bearishness in TCS, but Nifty IT today, after Nasdaq ended well in the green yesterday, Nifty IT is up by 1.13%. But Nifty Auto is another sector which is doing really well in this condition, and we expect the Nifty Auto to do in fact very well this year. So Nifty Auto is up 2.6% today because there was a news of the crude oil prices coming down. So definitely the fuel prices will come down, and that would boost the automobile industry. So that is why Nifty Auto is up 2.6%. And other things, we have Nifty Media up by 1.8 percentage, Nifty Reality up by 2.27 percentage, and Nifty Private Banks up by 1.6 percentage, Nifty Finance is up by 1.6 percentage. So all the sectors have ended well into the green is what we are seeing. Let us look at some of the stocks today. Reliance and ONGC are on the negative side. ONGC has fallen almost close to 5% again today because of the crashing in crude oil prices. So definitely the government has to step in and withdraw the windfall taxes which it has imposed, like the export taxes which was imposed since the crude oil prices is coming down. Otherwise these companies would be negatively impacted. So ONGC down by 5%, but other than that we are seeing good momentum. Hindustan Unilever is showing a lot of strength. It is up almost 12 to 13% in the last few days. So again, with huge volume, we see in Hindustan Unilever up by 4%. So that is very, very good to see. Next, TCS is having a volatile day. So TCS, one day it is down, next day it is up. So it is up by 1.3% today. Coming to other stocks, we have ITC. So ITC is good to see. ITC is stabilizing around the levels, and this can indicate another second leg of breakout where ITC can touch easily 300 rupees. We see cement stocks. I told you cement stocks were doing well. Ultratech Cement up by 1.7%. Asian Paints up by 3.4%, and the Bajaj twins, Bajaj Finserv, Bajaj and Bajaj Financial Services, both are up by almost 4.5%. So everything looking pretty good. Coming to the FII, DII buying and selling activities, FIIs have again sold for 330 crores. So yesterday they have bought for around 1300 crores, but it seems like another one-off buying in many months, because again they have turned net sellers. But only good thing today is their selling amount is very, very low. That is just 330 crores, because they were used to selling 3000 4000 crores every day, but 330 crores is compared to their figures, it is very, very low. That is good, but the positive thing is DIIs have outperformed today, and they have bought almost 4 times of what the FIIs are sold. DIIs have bought for 1464 crores. So definitely they were instrumental in taking the Nifty up and ending about 16,000. So that is good to see. Nifty movers of the day, we see Reliance and ONGC dragging the markets down, but we see that IT stocks, banking stocks, and FMCG stocks are all in the top gainers today. Okay, so this is the current markets. Let us look at the European markets. Now, European markets, again, we discussed in the morning, it had fallen by 3% yesterday. So definitely there was a chance of recovering, and exactly that has happened in the European markets as well. So let us look at the charts of the European market. Let us open German index. Okay, DAX. So DAX, you can see it opened with a huge gap up, and then it sustained throughout the day. It is up by 1.56%. And then we have the French index up by 2%, and the UK futures, which is trading right now, it is at 0.5% up. So definitely the European markets, it was expected European markets would recover slightly, and it did so, and that is why we are seeing the markets are strong in the Indian market, especially in the second half, because the European markets opened with the positive territory, and so that helped Nifty definitely. Now coming to the US markets, it is open today. US markets, S&P 500 is almost flat, 0.06% in the red. Dow Jones also flat, 0.2%, and Nasdaq again slightly bullish, too flat, we can say 0.3% in the green. So US markets are looking very, very flat ahead of the important FOMC minutes. So that is going to be announced at 11:30 p.m. today night, Indian Standard Time. Definitely the markets are watching, they're closely waiting for this, and definitely whatever the comments or whatever the things, the decisions that have been there in the meeting, that would be announced, and we will see what policies or what kind of interest rate hikes they are planning, because the interest rate decision is going to be coming at the end of this month, towards the last week. So people are expecting a 75 basis points hike in interest rate once again. So definitely we will be watching keenly what the comments are there, what are the minutes of the meeting. So let's discuss those in tomorrow morning's pre-market show, when we will have a lot of clarity. And also let's see how the US markets react to that news, because sometimes it's a non-event, but sometimes it has huge impacts on the market. But right now things are looking bullish. So if things are as expected, we can expect the markets to rally today as well. So that is something to watch out for. So definitely we are going to be discussing this tomorrow morning. Apart from that, let us come and let us watch SGX Nifty and what is it doing. But before that, let us see the crude oil prices, because crude oil prices were falling drastically, and so let us see if the fall continues or it has recovered. So crude oil prices, yes, US oil is trading at $97 per barrel. It is down almost 2.6% right now. So crude oil prices, again, there's a second leg of fall, so that is again good to see. And so markets have taken today's low is exactly at the bottom of the rectangle which I had drawn many days and weeks ago, and definitely markets are trading in this range, although there was a breakout around this level, but again the markets are below that level. So $95 is the low for crude oil today, and now it is trading at $97. So good to see crude oil prices below $100, and that is definitely causing a lot of bullish momentum in the markets all around the world, because crude oil prices rising is one of the major causes of inflation globally, and crude oil prices coming down, so that is good for most of the global markets, and definitely India is going to be hugely benefited from this. Crude oil prices coming down, so that is there. But currency index, the dollar index, is at 107. This is a 20-year high of dollar index, so that is the level of movement we are seeing in dollar index. It is usually related to if the dollar index moves up, the markets are bound to crash. But this time we are seeing slightly different, because this time the dollar index is gaining strength, because its counterparts, we know it is based on 5 different currencies, and they are weakening is what we are seeing. So Euro USD is what we were discussing yesterday, and today it has fallen another 0.7%. So Euro USD is again down today, and so it is already at a 20-year low, and it is falling further and further. So since European currencies are depreciating so much, that is definitely causing the dollar index to move up. Coming to USD INR, the Indian rupee is looks very stable. It is at 79, but if you look at the currency, the way they are depreciating other currencies versus Indian currency, even the RBI governor was saying the same thing, that Indian currencies have just a single digit decline, whereas if you compare the other markets, the European currencies, all of them has depreciated in double digits. So that is the amount of resilience Indian rupee is having at present. So definitely good to see India is standing up for itself and making a good place for itself in the global market. So that is something good to see. Okay, USD INR we have discussed. Let us now look at SGX Nifty. SGX Nifty is trading at 16,065, which is up by almost around 60 to 70 points, and it is indicating a slight gap up, but again we have to see the FOMC minutes when it is announced and how the markets react to that. So that will be definitely on the cards, and definitely watch out for those. Now coming to tomorrow's expiry, it's an expiry date tomorrow, so let us discuss the levels. Let us look at the OI based activity today. So today, 7th of July, is the next expiry, that is tomorrow. Markets have taken a complete U-turn once again. Yesterday the markets were falling, again today it is up, so you see massive amount of call unwinding happening today. People who have sold calls to the tune of 33,57,000 contract has been covered, and people are now aggressively selling put options to manage their positions, and the put call ratio has shot up. It is now at 1.25. Very interesting to see. One day it is down drastically, next day it is shooting up. So that is the kind of thing that is happening in the markets. Very tricky price action. So now today again things look very bullish. So talking about maximum OI, 15,800 to 16,200 is the range for tomorrow, because that is where we are seeing the maximum amount of calls and puts are being written. 16,200 on the upside, 1,500 on the downside. Definitely look out for these levels. Either of this is broken, we can expect a further move in that direction. Coming to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty looks even more bullish. 1.5 put call ratio is at 1.5. So huge amounts of put have been written, and hardly any amount of call has been written. So 34,000 has added huge amount of open interest today intraday, and hardly any amount of calls have been written. So whatever call is there, it was from way back. So people are now closing their eyes and selling put options, expecting the markets to go up at least for tomorrow, because Bank Nifty has again shown a good price action. So Definitely 34,000 is going to be acting as a very, very important support for Bank Nifty for tomorrow's expiry. And on the upside, 34,500 can act as an immediate resistance. And if that is broken, we can expect the markets to go up to 34,800. Coming to Nifty, so what you can expect tomorrow, let us open up the 15 minutes chart and see. So Nifty has ended at a quite a good area. From there, from this level, if markets open flat, you can expect a rally upwards, but definitely the important level of resistance to watch out for is 16,170, because there's a gap to be filled. You can see on 10th June when the markets open with a huge gap down. So this gap is still yet to be filled. So if the markets are shooting up, this will be, the markets can definitely go up for gap filling, and this is has happened always in the history. So definitely watch out for 16,170 levels as an important level of resistance to watch out for. And if the market opens flat tomorrow, we can expect, I told you it can go up, but if the market opens with a huge gap up, then we can expect people who are holding long positions to book profits, and markets can come down and touch 16,000 levels. But if in case the markets opens below 15,900, a lot of people who had bullish positions will be trapped, and then the markets can fall further. So only below 15,900 we can look for shorting opportunities. Otherwise the markets look very, very bullish. It is always good to stay on the side which has more strength, and right now the bulls are the ones who have more strength. Okay, coming to Bank Nifty, it has again ended at a very crucial level of 34,300. So definitely next level of resistance should come around 34,500. So definitely watch out for 34,500 levels. If the market opens flat, you can definitely take a trade with a target of 34,500 with a small stop loss. So same thing continues over here as well. If there's a major gap down, on only that case we will be looking for bearish trade, that is below 34,000. If it opens, then only you can expect a bearish trade, because a lot of put options would be put sellers would be trapped. So 34,000 and below you can look for bearish opportunities. Otherwise, if it opens flat, then expect the markets to go up. Otherwise, if it opens with a huge gap up, then you can expect some profit making, and the markets can come around 34,300 levels, and then again it can rally from there. So these are the three ways the markets can trade tomorrow. So definitely look out for how the US markets end, how the Asian markets open. So all of those would be discussed anyways in tomorrow morning's pre-market show. So don't miss out on that. We will be discussing the Fed minutes and FOMC minutes. If anything important were discussed, we will be discussing that as well. So until that time, hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good night, and let's meet again tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. for the pre-market report. So thank you everyone.